y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning, you already know it. You are fabulous. All right, guys, for today's video, this is a Dollar Tree spring home decor DIYs video. So today I have got 4 different absolutely gorgeous DIYs in store for you guys today. I think they turned out absolutely fantastic. I am very excited about these DIYs and I cannot wait to start. So let's just jump right. Okay, for this first one, and definitely the most easy from this entire video, I bought 2 of these bowls from the Dollar Tree. Now check these bowls out, guys. They have got the most neat scalloped detail to them. They're just very, very cool bowls, okay? I grabbed some Painter's Touch Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover. It's paint and primer in one. Now, I got them out to my shed and realized that I forgot to take the tags off, so I began to try to pick the tags off and kind of worked out on one of them. I was able to kind of halfway get it off, but the other one, it just wasn't going. But anyways, I was not fixing to walk all the way back in the house, get the heat going, go through the whole shebang, and I'm going to be gluing these together bottom to bottom anyways, so it really was not a big deal. So yes, I did just spray paint right over the tag. Anyways, so I spray painted these inside and out. Very, very good cover. Now, I just gave them like a light cover once, let it dry, and then went back in with a second coat. But guys, these painted up so well. Check them out. You could use these as just decorative bowls. You don't even have to go as far as to glue them together. You could literally just set these out in your house as decorative bowls. I'm telling you, they are so neat looking. Anyways, I went ahead and glued them together. I added some hot glue and then glued them together bottom to bottom. Now be careful because it is very hot. It gets very hot between the 2 plastics, but I just glued them together and then added in some different greenery. Just whatever you want to put inside this, you go right ahead. You can add candles, just whatever. I added greenery and I think it turned out fantastic. Alrighty, for this next DIY, I have got 2 of these fence pieces from the Dollar Tree. They're just the little plastic fence pieces that you can pick up this time of the year at the Dollar Tree. Now, all I did was take my wire cutters and cut off the extender pieces. Now, these are the pieces on the side that you can attach more of the fences together. Like you can attach them together with these side pieces. But I think you could actually cut this off with just heavy duty scissors. You don't have to have anything special. I also used my zip sander to kind of smooth it out after I would cut them off. Now, I'm also going to cut off the little stakes at the bottom. I needed all of this removed from the fence. I only need just the fence part. And like I said, I'm just going to use my zip sander to smooth everything out and just make sure there are no rough edges on the fence. Now, I'm going to be using some zip ties to connect these 2 fences together. So what I did was just butt the 2 fences up together and then take my zip ties and loop them in between the two fences, and then pull the zip tie together. Now, I did not pull the zip ties really tight. I pulled it together enough that it would hold the fence into place, but I did not tighten them all the way down until I had all of my zip ties in place. Then I went back and tightened everything down. So you'll see me tighten them all down here in just a minute, but I think I used maybe 4 or 5 zip ties total to hold this fence together. But like I said, I just went back at the end and tightened everything down, made sure everything was nice and secure, and this fence was totally put together. I'm going to use my scissors just to snip off the ends of these zip ties. And yes, these zip ties are lost somewhere in my craft room because when I snipped them off, they went flying through the air and I have no idea where they went. I'm going to be using some ivory chalk paint by Waverly, and we're going to paint this entire fence with that ivory chalk paint. So I gave this 2 really good coats of the ivory chalk paint. I used my heat gun in between coats to dry this. I did give it 2 really good coats. I knew I was going to go back and distress it, so I wanted to start off with a very, very good coat of paint. But like I said, I just used my heat gun to dry it. And then I'm going to go back with my zip sander when everything's dry, and I'm going to distress this. And y'all, this piece distressed so perfectly. Oh my gosh. It turned out so, so great. Oh, I'm just so impressed with the way that this worked out. Look at this. Y'all, I could not have painted this to look this way. I mean, it just distressed so perfectly. I love it. I so love it. Now, to decorate this fence, I had some little wreaths that I had bought. I bought them on clearance at the Dollar General store. I think they were actually like $8 a piece, which is crazy. But I got them for like 80 cents a piece because they were like 90% off. And I just took off all of the embellishments that were on them. And as you can see there, I picked out 2 wreaths that were different sizes. I wanted one to be a little bit smaller than the other. I'm also going to be using some eucalyptus that I also picked up at the Dollar General. And y'all, that eucalyptus is top notch. I mean, it looks like it came from Hobby Lobby. It is some very, very pretty eucalyptus. I used that eucalyptus to completely cover both of these wreaths, just literally slipping it into the wreath. I didn't use any hot glue or anything. I just slid it right into that grapevine wreath. Covered both of the wreaths. I'm then going to take some flowers that I also picked up at the Dollar General. I could not believe that they had these flowers either, y'all. The Dollar General is killing it on their florals. I'm telling y'all, you have got to go check out the Dollar General for florals. Anyways, I used those flowers and hot glued those down to my wreaths. Now, I don't know how I lost the footage, but I did. I lost the footage of me actually putting these on the fence. But all I did was take some ribbon, loop it through the wreath, and then onto the fence. Guys, this turned out so stinking pretty. I absolutely love it. You have to let me know what you think about this in the comments. I love this thing, guys. For this next DIY, I have got some Dollar Tree books that I got from my stash. These are just some that I had picked up recently. I'm going to take some craft paper that I also already had in my stash, take the sleeves off of the books and just trace it out onto the craft paper. I'm then going to take my scissors and just simply cut out that tracing. So I'm just going to cut it out, then lay my book inside where I've just cut it out and just crease it onto the book. It is that simple, guys. And once you kind of give it that crease, kind of run your fingers across it and give it a good creasing, it should stay. But if it doesn't, you can always add a piece of clear tape to the inside to make it stay if you'd like, or you can hot glue it down, just whatever you want to do. But I knew I was going to be adding some ribbon, so I wasn't that worried about it. Now, I've got some rub-on transfers from the Dollar Tree. These are the fashion ones. They had some really cute sayings on them. So I'm going to take my little tool that I got also from the Dollar Tree. It's like a little Cricut tool, and I'm going to use that to rub on these transfers. Guys, these are so easy to use, and they turn out so stinking cute. Seriously. If you are not checking out the rub-on transfers at the Dollar Tree, you are seriously missing out, because you can really make some nice stuff with these transfers, guys. They're super cute things. Now, these two that I picked out, one said, "Beauty is an attitude," and the other one said, "Hello, beautiful." I just thought they were so stinking cute and perfect for my living room. Anyways, I picked out a few florals that I had in my stash, and also some decorative ribbon that I had picked up at the Dollar General. And I'm going to take that ribbon, pull it out as long as I can get it, make sure I've got enough that it'll wrap all the way around the book stack. I'm going to flip my books over, pull my ribbon all the way out, pull it all the way up, and then I'm going to crisscross it. Flip my books back over, pull the ribbon back towards itself, and tie a knot. I hope I'm explaining this well. Obviously, you guys can see what I'm doing. I hope that helps more than me explaining it. But I'm just going to cut my ends off into little dovetails. We're not doing a bow or anything like that, because I wanted to be able to put my florals on here, and so I just did the dovetails. I thought that would be best. Now, I'm just going to take my florals and a little bit of twine, and I'm going to take that twine and just cover up the end of those florals. So just the stem of the florals with a little bit of twine and a little bit of hot glue. And then we're going to glue those into place. Super duper simple. And guys, this turns out so stinking cute. And then we're just going to glue that flower directly in the center. And look at how pretty this is, guys. It is so dainty and just so pretty. Alrighty, for this last DIY, I have got a wood round. Now this one I actually picked up off of Amazon. I've had it in my stash for a very long time, and the only difference in it besides the Dollar Tree wood rounds is it doesn't have the two holes in it like for the hanger. I've also got a placemat from the Dollar Tree. Now I'm just going to trace out this wood round onto the placemat. Very simple. I just made sure I was directly in the center of it. I'm then going to use my scissors to just cut this out. Just very carefully cutting around the outside edge of where I traced this. I'm then going to be using some pool colored chalk paint by Waverly, and I'm going to use that to just paint the very top and the very bottom of this wood round. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because where we cut out that placemat, it does not completely cover the wood round. There's a very small space at the top and at the bottom of the wood round that actually shows. So I'm trying to make this look like where it will blend in. That's what we're going for. So as you can see there, that color is almost spot on. Only thing we need to do is take a little bit of white and a chip brush and distress it a little bit, because as you can see there on the placemat actually looks like it's been whitewashed or, you know, something like that. It has some distressing on it. So that's what I did. I just took a little bit of white and a chip brush and went over the top of that pool. Now, I'm going to be using some Titebond Quick and Thick Multi-Surface Glue. I really like this glue. I usually use Aleene's Tacky Glue for projects like this, but because I'm using a plastic placemat, I thought that it would stick better with this Titebond. So I'm just going to paint it onto my project. I'm literally just painting it on with a paintbrush onto the wood round. I'm making sure to get it around the edges really well, and then I'm going to stick down my placemat. I laid some books on top so that it would dry really well. I left it for over an hour, let it dry real well. I'm then going to take some of these gorgeous eucalyptus stems that I got for $2 a piece at the Dollar General, along with some of this decorative ribbon that I also got for $2 at the Dollar General, and we're going to use that to decorate our wood round. So I just took my wire pliers and cut off the stems of the eucalyptus. We're going to put that together so that I can use it as a little swag, either at the top or the bottom. I hadn't decided at this point if I wanted it at the top or at the bottom, but I'm going to put it together with a zip tie. So I just used a small zip tie to put my eucalyptus together, tightened it up, and then I'm going to snip off the excess with my, well, I snipped it off with my wire cutters, but you can do it with scissors. Anyways, I'm going to use a little hot glue to attach my eucalyptus to the top of the wood round. I'm then going to take a small piece of ribbon and go right over the top of that glue just to ensure that that eucalyptus does not go anywhere. We're then going to work on the bow. Now, I've slowed this down so that you guys can see exactly how I'm making this. This is a florist bow. Now, you're just going to pinch it in the middle, make a loop, pinch it, twist it, make a loop. 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 Pinch it, twist it, make another loop. Once you've got 6 or 8 loops, whatever, depending on your style, usually at the flower shop, we make 6 loops. For this particular project, I decided to make 8 loops. You're going to snip it off. Then you're going to snip off your tails. Place your tails behind the bow, and then take a zip tie and connect everything together. Keep that pinched in the middle though. Tighten down your zip tie, and now you have got the perfect bow for projects like this. It is so, so pretty. You can fluff it out. I do take and dovetail my ends. So I'm just going to fold these ends together and then cut them at an angle. And that will dovetail them. Perfect. I'm going to add a little hot glue, glue this directly to the center, fluff out my bow, fluff out my tails, and that was it. And I think this turned out so, so cute. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I know that I had a blast putting these things together for you guys. These are projects that I will definitely be using in my own home. I love these projects from today. I will definitely be putting these in my house. So if you guys enjoyed this today, please give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps my channel. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family. And subscribe. That would be awesome. Plus hit that notification bell so that you will know each time I upload a new video. Speaking of new videos, you guys be sure and go check out my latest video, Day in the Life, Clean, Organize, and Decor. There are lots of great things in there. Thank you all so much, and y'all have a blessed day.